What if the coffee you drink every morning, the one you believe is a healthy ritual, is silently sabotaging your health? In this video, I'm going to expose the 4 worst coffees that adults over 60 should never touch, some of which are linked to a shocking 72% higher risk of stroke. But I'll also reveal the 4 best coffees you should be drinking daily to protect your heart, brain, and mobility. Let's start with the coffees you need to eliminate from your kitchen immediately, beginning with the 4th worst offender, flavored instant coffee mixes. Now, I understand the appeal. It's quick, it's easy, and it tastes like a treat. But what if I told you that convenience comes at a steep price for your long-term health? Imagine you're in a rush one morning and you grab a packet of that French vanilla or caramel macchiato instant coffee. You add hot water, stir, and in seconds, you have what seems like a harmless, delicious beverage. You do this day after day, week after week, believing you're just enjoying a simple cup of coffee. However, behind that sweet flavor is a chemical cocktail that your body, especially after 60, is not equipped to handle. Here's the hidden danger. These mixes are loaded with chemical additives like propylene glycol. This is a petroleum byproduct, and while it's considered generally safe in small doses for younger people, it's a different story for seniors. As we age, our kidney function naturally slows down, making it harder to filter out toxins. This means propylene glycol can accumulate in your system over time, creating a toxic burden that your body struggles to manage. Research has shown that regular consumption of these sweetened processed beverages is linked to a 39% higher risk of developing insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. But that's not all. To achieve that creamy texture, manufacturers often use trans fats, cleverly disguised under names like hydrogenated palm oil. These fats are notorious for raising your LDL or bad cholesterol and have been directly linked to a staggering 28% increase in heart attack risk. On top of that, the fake sweeteners used to make these mixes low-calorie can wreak havoc on your gut microbiome, the community of good bacteria essential for digestion and immunity, leading to increased inflammation throughout your body. The simple, safer switch is to flavor your coffee naturally. Use a dash of pure vanilla extract, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a spoonful of unsweetened cocoa powder. You get all the flavor without any of the dangerous chemicals. Moving on to the 3rd worst coffee for seniors, coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. Many people switch to non-dairy creamers thinking they were making a healthier choice, avoiding the fat and calories of real cream. A friend of mine's father, a man in his late 60s, did just that. He was trying to manage his weight and cholesterol, so he diligently replaced his morning splash of whole milk with a popular liquid non-dairy creamer. He thought he was being proactive about his health. But a few months later, during a routine checkup, his doctor noted a significant increase in his inflammatory markers and a slight decline in his cognitive test scores. He felt more joint pain and a general sense of brain fog. His doctor, after reviewing his diet, pointed to the daily creamer as a potential culprit. These creamers are not food. They are chemical cocktails designed to mimic the look and feel of cream. They often contain synthetic oils and preservatives to give them a long shelf life. One of the most concerning ingredients found in many of these products is titanium dioxide, a whitening agent that is also used in paint and sunscreen. Studies have shown that this chemical can cause oxidative stress, damage delicate tissues, and even trigger DNA damage in cells. Furthermore, these creamers are packed with hydrogenated oils and omega-6 fatty acids. While our bodies need some omega-6, the high concentration in these products throws our body's inflammation control system completely out of balance. This chronic inflammation is a major driver of age-related diseases, and for seniors, it has been linked to scoring 31% lower on memory tests. And let's not forget the hidden sugars. They often contain processed sugars like corn syrup solids, which cause sharp blood sugar spikes followed by crashes, contributing to steady weight gain and metabolic dysfunction. The safer switch is incredibly simple. Use a splash of organic full-fat milk, which provides healthy fats that help your body absorb the coffee's fat-soluble vitamins, or opt for unsweetened almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D to support your bone health. Now for the 2nd worst coffee, and this one might surprise you. Decaf coffee made with chemical solvents. If you've switched to decaf to avoid the jitters or protect your heart, you likely did so with the best of intentions. But the vast majority of decaf coffee sold in supermarkets is made using a process that involves a chemical called methylene chloride. This is an industrial solvent, the same potent chemical found in paint strippers and degreasers. Imagine a worker in a factory needing gloves and a mask to handle a substance, and then realizing that same substance is being used to process your healthy decaf coffee. The Environmental Protection Agency classifies methylene chloride as a probable human carcinogen. While the FDA allows trace amounts in decaf coffee, the problem is that even at these low, legal levels, this chemical can have a profound impact, especially on an aging brain. Methylene chloride is able to cross the blood-brain barrier, that protective shield that's supposed to keep toxins out of our most vital organ. Once inside, it can interfere with mitochondrial function, the energy factories of your cells, contributing to symptoms like memory lapses, confusion, and brain fog that can mimic the early stages of dementia. It also puts a hidden daily strain on your liver and kidneys, organs whose function naturally declines with age, forcing them to work overtime to clear this toxin from your system. Fortunately, there is a completely safe alternative. When you're buying decaf, look for a label that says Swiss water process or methylene chloride free. This method uses only water, temperature, and time to gently remove the caffeine from the beans, leaving you with a clean, chemical-free cup of coffee. It asks a small change on the label that makes a massive difference for your brain and liver health. Finally, we arrive at the #1 worst coffee for anyone over 60, unfiltered boiled coffee. This category includes some of the most classic and beloved brewing methods, like the French press, Turkish coffee, and Scandinavian stovetop coffee. The common thread is that none of them use a paper filter. You might love the rich, full-bodied taste that these methods produce, but they hide a potent and dangerous compound called cafestol. Cafestol is a natural oil found in coffee beans, and when you brew without a paper filter, it flows directly into your cup. A few years ago, a landmark study looked at the effects of unfiltered coffee on cholesterol. Researchers had a group of healthy adults drink 5 cups of French press coffee every day for just 4 weeks. The results were astounding. In that short time, their LDL or bad cholesterol levels skyrocketed by an average of 45 milligrams per deciliter. For a senior who is already managing their cholesterol, a spike like that can be catastrophic, dramatically increasing the risk of plaque buildup in the arteries. In fact, long-term consumption of unfiltered coffee is linked to a 30% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. On top of the cholesterol risk, unfiltered coffee is also much higher in acids that can irritate the stomach lining. If you suffer from acid reflux, GERD, or have a sensitive stomach, that unfiltered cup could be the direct cause of your daily discomfort, worsening your symptoms and increasing your risk for ulcers. The fix is incredibly easy and effective. Switch to any brewing method that uses a paper filter, like a standard drip coffee maker or a pour-over system. The paper is exceptionally good at trapping the cafestol, allowing you to enjoy all the antioxidant benefits of coffee without the dangerous impact on your cholesterol and heart health. It's a simple trade-off, a slightly less oily cup for a much healthier heart. By avoiding these 4 types of coffee, you're already taking a massive step toward protecting your health. You're safeguarding your heart from dangerous cholesterol spikes, protecting your brain from neurotoxic chemicals, and keeping your body free from inflammatory additives. Remember, the goal isn't to give up coffee. It's to make your daily cup work for you, not against you. By making these simple, deliberate changes, you can transform your coffee from a potential health hazard into a powerful tool that supports your long-term health, clarity, mobility, and independence for years to come. If you're over 60 and thought you had to give up your beloved morning coffee, I have some incredible news for you. In our last video, we uncovered the 4 absolute worst coffees that could be sabotaging your health, from sugary frappuccinos to instant coffee loaded with hidden chemicals. The response was overwhelming, and many of you asked, "So what should we be drinking?" Well, today is the day we answer that question. We're diving into the 4 best coffees specifically chosen to boost your health, sharpen your mind, and add vibrant years to your life. My own grandfather, a man who swore by his coffee every morning, started experiencing terrible joint pain and brain fog in his late 60s. He assumed it was just a part of getting older, and his doctor told him to cut back on his coffee, thinking the acidity was making his inflammation worse. He was devastated. It wasn't just a drink for him, it was his morning ritual, the quiet moment before the day began. He felt lost without it. But what if the problem wasn't the coffee itself, but the type of coffee he was drinking? This question led us down a path of discovery, and what we found was a game changer, not just for him, but for countless seniors. We're about to reveal the 4 coffee upgrades that can transform your daily cup from a potential health risk into a powerful wellness tool. These aren't just minor tweaks. They are scientifically backed choices that can protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and even supercharge your brain. And the number 1 coffee on our list is so effective. It's what I now prepare for my own parents every single morning. So grab a notepad, because you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. Coming in at number 4 on our list of the best coffees for seniors is Organic Medium Roast Arabica. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about that? The secret lies in the bean itself and how it's prepared. Arabica beans, compared to their Robusta counterparts, are naturally packed with more chlorogenic acid. This is a potent antioxidant that acts like a firefighter inside your body, putting out the flames of chronic inflammation, which is a root cause of so many age-related diseases. More importantly, it dramatically improves how your body handles sugar. One landmark study found that seniors who drank just 2 cups of Arabica coffee daily had a staggering 27% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The same group also saw a 19% reduction in key inflammation markers in their blood. But choosing the right bean is only half the battle. How you prepare it is just as crucial. A medium roast is the sweet spot. A light roast can be too acidic, while a dark roast burns away many of those precious health-boosting antioxidants we just talked about. Roasting to a medium level preserves the delicate balance of flavor and wellness benefits. And here is a tip that many people overlook. You absolutely must brew your coffee using clean, filtered water. Tap water can be a cocktail of contaminants like heavy metals and excess chlorine. These substances don't just affect the taste of your coffee, they add a significant burden to your kidneys, which are already working harder as we age. Using filtered water ensures that every cup is pure, clean, and actively supporting your health, not subtly undermining it. It's a simple switch that makes a world of difference. The number 3 best coffee for those over 60 might surprise you. Cold brew concentrate. I remember a client of mine, a wonderful woman named Carol in her early 70s, who loved coffee but had to give it up because of severe acid reflux. She told me it felt like a bonfire in her chest every time she had a cup. Her story is incredibly common. As we get older, our stomach lining can become more sensitive, and the natural acids in hot brewed coffee can become a major irritant. When I introduced her to cold brew, she was skeptical, but she agreed to try. A week later, she called me, ecstatic. She was enjoying her morning coffee again, completely symptom-free. The magic of cold brew is in its gentle preparation method. Instead of using high heat to rapidly extract flavor, coffee grounds are steeped in cold or room temperature water for 12 to 24 hours. This slow, patient process works wonders, reducing the acidity of the final product by up to 70%. This makes it incredibly gentle on a sensitive stomach, but the benefits don't stop at your gut. The lack of heat also means more of the delicate antioxidants are preserved compared to hot brewing. In fact, studies show that cold brew can contain up to 40% more metabolism-boosting compounds. Furthermore, it's naturally rich in magnesium, a vital mineral for seniors that helps regulate heart rhythm, strengthen bones, and maintain crucial muscle function. Some research even suggests that the unique compounds preserved in cold brew may reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration by up to 31%. It's a smoother, gentler, and surprisingly more potent way to enjoy your daily cup. Now for our number 2 spot, a powerful combination that directly targets 2 of the biggest complaints of aging: stiff joints and weakening muscles. It's coffee with collagen peptides. A few years ago, my father, an avid gardener, started complaining that his knees ached so much he could barely kneel down to tend to his prize-winning roses. His grip strength had also weakened, making his favorite hobby a painful chore. He, like so many others, was feeling the effects of a dramatic drop in collagen production, which plummets after we hit 50. This isn't just about skin wrinkles. Collagen is the essential glue that holds our connective tissues, joints, and muscles together. Without it, things start to get stiff, sore, and weak. We decided to try a simple experiment, adding a scoop of unflavored, hydrolyzed collagen peptides to his morning coffee. The results were nothing short of remarkable. Within about 2 months, he reported that the morning stiffness was gone, and he could garden for hours without the nagging pain in his knees. He wasn't imagining it. Clinical studies on senior populations have shown that daily collagen supplementation can lead to a 40% improvement in joint mobility and a 25% reduction in muscle pain. How? Hydrolyzed collagen is broken down into easily absorbable amino acids like glycine and proline. These are the literal building blocks your body uses to reduce inflammation and rebuild worn-down cartilage. It's like sending a construction crew directly to your aching joints every morning. And since the peptides are tasteless, they disappear into your coffee without changing the flavor you love, turning your daily ritual into a powerful joint and muscle support system. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The #1 best coffee for anyone over 60, the blend I personally make for my own parents to protect their brain and body. It's coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. This isn't just coffee, it's a powerful, synergistic elixir designed for peak mental and metabolic health. Let's break it down. MCT oil, which stands for medium-chain triglycerides, is a special type of fat, often derived from coconuts. Unlike other fats, your liver can rapidly convert MCTs into something called ketones. Think of ketones as a super premium fuel source for your brain. As we age, our brain can become less efficient at using its primary fuel, glucose, which can lead to that frustrating brain fog and memory slip-ups. Ketones provide a clean-burning alternative energy source. Studies have shown that introducing MCTs can improve working memory and cognitive flexibility in older adults by as much as 31%. It's like flipping a switch for mental clarity. On top of that, it helps stabilize blood sugar and encourages your body to burn fat for energy. But we pair it with a very specific partner, Ceylon cinnamon. This is crucial. You must use Ceylon, often called true cinnamon, not the common cassia variety found in most spice racks, which can be harmful in large doses. Ceylon cinnamon is a powerhouse. It works to dramatically improve your body's insulin sensitivity, helping to shepherd sugar out of your bloodstream and into your cells where it belongs. This is incredibly important for preventing blood sugar spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling tired and foggy. It also enhances circulation and is a potent anti-inflammatory. In studies with older adults, daily consumption of Ceylon cinnamon was shown to lower fasting blood sugar by an average of 18 mg/dl and slash dangerous triglyceride levels by up to 30%. When you combine the brain-fueling power of MCT oil with the blood sugar balancing and anti-inflammatory benefits of Ceylon cinnamon in your morning coffee, you create the ultimate daily tonic for a sharp mind and a resilient body. So there you have it, the 4 absolute best coffees to help you thrive after 60. We've gone from a simple organic Arabica brew all the way to a brain-boosting, joint-soothing super coffee. The power to transform your health might just be sitting in your coffee cup. Remember my grandfather who thought he had to give up coffee for good? After we switched him to a medium roast Arabica with a scoop of collagen and a dash of Ceylon cinnamon, the change was night and day. His joint pain subsided, his mind felt sharper, and most importantly, he got his cherished morning ritual back. He proved that it's not about giving up the things you love as you age, it's about upgrading them to serve you better. I'm curious, which of these 4 coffees are you most excited to try? Have you already incorporated any of these into your routine? Let me know in the comments below. Your experiences could inspire someone else in our community to make a positive change. And if you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend who loves their coffee, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on. We have so much more to share on how to live your healthiest, most vibrant life at any age. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.